All right, what are your danger zones when it comes to food? And what I mean by danger zones are those times, we all have them, when we very often make not so great choices around food. For me, it used to be nighttime, right? I would have a crazy busy day. Finally, I would get everything done, kids in bed, dishes washed, whatever. And it was like my time to sit and watch TV and eat all the things. So nighttime was my danger zone. For other people, it's like when they're stressed or weekends when, they're out of their normal routine or, you know, they've got a lot going on. Or sometimes it's social pressure, right? It's, a partner or the other family member brings stuff into the house and that's their danger zone. So I'm really curious, what are your danger zones when it comes to food? Stick them in the comments below. I'm so curious. I bet I can guess some of them, but I'm really interested to see. So shoot down to the comments and just stick in your danger zones. And then what I want to do is I just want to share with you today, just a really quick, my favorite strategy, really, my go-to tool, and the way that I really changed got out of my danger zone around nighttime eating. And I think it might help you with your danger zones, whatever they might be, right? Whether it's nighttime or stress or social situations or social pressure or whatever. And what this tool is, and those of you who know me won't be at all surprised to hear that my favorite tool for danger zones is mindful eating. Now, there's a lot of talk about mindful eating these days, and you might wonder, like, what even is mindful eating? And when I talk about mindful eating, all I mean is being more aware and present while we're eating. So usually we are multitasking while we're eating, right? How often do you, when you eat, do nothing but eat? Usually when we're eating, we're doing something else. We're scrolling through our phones, we're watching TV, we're working, we're driving, we're running around the house getting stuff done. We very rarely do we ever just sit and eat and just be aware of what we're eating, how much we're eating, how our body is feeling about and how much we're eating. And this is why mindful eating and coming back to these sort of core principles and strategies around being more mindful with our food is really, really helpful when it comes to danger zones. Because when we're in danger zones, again, whether they be nighttime or stress or weekends, we tend to kind of fall into old habits. And sometimes we're not even aware. We feel that stress or anxiety come up in the afternoon and we immediately go and start rooting around for something sweet. Or it's nighttime like I used to do, and it sort of gets to that kind of 9 o'clock time. Again, stuff's done, you've got all your chores done, to-do list is checked off, and you just kind of get that. It's like a habit of, oh, okay, now it's time to sit watch TV, sit in my spot, and root around in the kitchen for something to eat. And so habits are problematic when it comes to danger zones, right? And it's we tend to just kind of go into autopilot, and this is just what we do. This is how we respond to stress. This is what we do in the evening. We turn to food. But when we become more mindful, when we learn and really master the principles of mindful eating so that they become more of our natural automatic state, those old habits start to lose their power over us. We start to be more aware of why we're turning to food and what we're eating and how much we're eating. And that's when the power shifts back to us, right? We get out of autopilot, we start to get out of those old habits and ruts, and we take the power back to really start to be aware of, do I really need this? Am I really hungry? Why am I really eating this? And even if I am eating, how much am I eating? Do I need to finish all of this food? Do I need to eat all of these chips? Do I need to have more of the lasagna or the pizza or whatever? When you're not paying attention, when you're eating mindlessly, we tend to make poor choices more often. The best superpower to make better choices more often, especially in our danger zones, is mindful eating. So I just want to share that with you today and just have you think about that as you're kind of going through your week and your weekend. When you find yourself heading into a danger zone, and again, let me know in the comments below what your danger zone is. It's good to just be aware of it and call it out, name it, label it. Let me know what your danger zone is. And the next time you're heading into one, start to see if you can eat more mindfully. You may not be sort of familiar with all the principles and practices of mindful eating, but just see if you can just become more aware. Just get out of autopilot try to multitask less and see if you don't feel a little bit of a shift back in terms of the power coming back to you about what you're going to eat and how much you're going to eat. All right. I hope that's helpful. Let me know, and I will talk to you soon.